So we're on the Houston Rockets Empire channel, and today we're going to be talking about TyTy Washington. Now, he's one of the three rookies that the Houston Rockets drafted this year alongside Jae'sean and Jabari Smith. Very interesting player right here. I mean, he did play in the Summer League, and he's going to be fighting for backup point guard minutes alongside Jae'sean. Obviously, he's a rookie. He's going to be hopefully looking to play in the G League because I think, honestly, the Houston Rockets, they believe in Jae'sean being the backup point guard of the future. And I think moving forward, I think TyTy Washington can definitely overtake Jae'sean. I mean, with a lot of effort and a lot of, just playing time in the G League, I think he's going to develop a lot of experience. And with his upside and his ceiling, I think he definitely has a higher ceiling than Jae'sean and his potential. I mean, he has probably the potential to become a really good playmaker off our bench and someone that can just handle the ball whenever we need him to. So we're going to talk about Jae'sean today. What's up? My name is Rockets Empire. If you like what you see, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. And let's just get right into it. So, looking at the Summer League stats from this year, he averaged around 9 points per game on around 38% from the field and around 30% from three. Obviously, you can't take too much away from the Summer League because obviously it's basically a league just full of, rookies trying to just get basically into the things for the NBA pace, kind of just see what's going out there and kind of just getting our first sample size of the rookies coming in. So you can't really take too much in from the Summer League, but I mean 38% isn't really too great, and alongside 30% from the three. Looking at his other stats, I mean, he also averaged around 3 assists per game and around 1 steal a game. Also threw in around 3 rebounds per game too, so 9, 3, and 3 isn't really too bad. TyTy, I mean, for a majority of the game, he was mostly coming off the bench with Jae'sean starting, but in some games, I mean, I'd argue that he was playing better in some games than Jae'sean was. So, TyTy Washington, his biggest game or the biggest aspect about his game is that his floater game is probably one of his best assets in this game. His ability to get to the hoop pretty easily. He's a pretty shifty guard, I want to say, pretty quick for someone of his height. I don't know how tall he is. I mean, I can probably look it up right now, but for right now, I mean, TyTy Washington, he has a pretty good, height for being a point guard. Looking at his overall height, he's around 6'3", 197 pounds. So pretty great height for the point guard position. Nothing too, amazing there. Pretty, I wouldn't say underweight, but definitely could get up there a little bit. With Jae'sean, I mean, he's a little bit of a beefier guard. I want to say, kind of more burly compared to TyTy Washington, but the better player will always come out on top, and I think it's going to be TyTy Washington in the future. So for right now, I mean, I see TyTy coming off the bench or even playing in the G League, kind of like what happened with Josh Christopher. Now, if he does show up and does play great off the bench, kind of just showing us flashes of why he was, chosen at 29, I think we're probably talking about probably a backup point guard of the future. I mean, obviously we have Jae'sean here, but for right now, I mean, hasn't really shown too many flashes of being that guy as of right now. So hopefully TyTy Washington can, prove to us that he can be the backup point guard. I really do believe in TyTy Washington. He's probably one of my favorite prospects out of this draft, alongside, obviously Jae'sean and Jabari Smith. But yeah, I mean, let me just know what you guys think about TyTy. I think he has a very high ceiling, a very high potential for us just to become a pretty solid point guard off the bench, maybe even a six-man type of player. Who knows? I mean, maybe that might go to Josh Christopher, but we'll see. I mean, him alongside JC, it's going to be pretty great. And, alongside with the other guys, I mean, Jalen Green and TyTy Washington, I think that could definitely work. The lob passes would be pretty insane. Obviously, we have all of our starting guys. I mean, KPJ still, Jalen Green, Jae'Sean Tate, Jabari Smith, Şengün, who also played pretty well today in the Turkey game, I want to say today. I don't know. Very interesting right here about the Houston Rockets. I'm going to be making some more videos about, Jabari Smith and Jae'sean. But overall, the Rockets should be playing again in around 29 days from now, I want to say. I'm recording this on September 3rd. So hopefully we can see some Rockets basketball. Hopefully we can see TyTy Washington run with the team. And hopefully we can just see some flashes of, backup point guard from TyTy Washington. This is the video. My name is Rockets Empire, and peace.